technical difficulties. We have joined our action in progress.
Well, we apologize for that. Kyle Davis here along with Joe Gallion. Things not off to the quickest start here, but this is our opening contest. You haven't missed much. JTG starting off against Fred Rosser in their NWA debut.
Indeed, these two men know each other very well. This should turn out to be a tremendous opening contest. Clothesline follows him in. And Rosser drops the leg down across the throat. Collar and elbow, both men in the middle of the ring, and JTG throws him off. Comes up with a neck breaker. Fans, later tonight, the World Tag Team titles will be on the line. You'll be able to see that one right here tonight, coming off of a brutal night last night as part of the Coastline Clash. Oh, what a move right there. Rosser just drove him head first into the canvas.
Wasn't he just head first, it was the back of the head first, and let me tell you, that's gonna hurt. That is concussion city right there. What an impact.
Into the corner he goes, follows him up with a clothesline. Now JTG on Queer Street. We're going to see Tyrus in our main event later tonight as well. A member of the Colony. And that Colony is just, there's no end in sight for the damage they're doing. They did it again last night. Nice move right there by JTG. Caught him. With that running famouser, now hooks the leg. That might be all she wrote. Fred Rosser manages to get the shoulder up, and I don't think JTG can believe it.
I'm not sure I can believe it. That was a tremendous move right there, but Fred Rosser's about to get a wake-up call.
There's the sling blade. Rosser is down. Is he out? We'll find out in a moment. JTG using up some precious time to pull him away from the ropes. Will that time give him enough to kick out? And it does. Fans, if you did not get to see what happened at the Coastline Clash last night, Jake Roberts, the leader of the Colony, striking again. Austin Aries, early medical results. Wait a minute, hold on, here's the cover, here's two, and he got him! Fred Rosser pulls off what many people might call an upset win over JTG in the opening match.
Well, I'm going to call it an upset win. I didn't see that happening. As we take a look back at some of that move right there is what I think turned the tide in this one. He came down with everything right on the back of the head. Did some damage there to the arm. JTG. Not the start he wanted to get. And right there, he thought he had it. I thought he had it.
Well, it definitely looked like it was over at that point in time. That running rear famouser, and he just dropped him headfirst into the mat. The sling blade was another big opportunity right there. And Fred Rosser managed to survive all of that and go on to victory. There it is, that windmill backbreaker. He came crashing down, and it was too much for JTG. What a big win for Fred Rosser here in the opening match.
Winner, French Ross R.
Fans, stay with us. Plenty more action still to come on NWA Power, as well as some major announcements coming your way. Stay with us. right, fans, we are back with more action in the singles competition. Want to thank all of you for joining us live on the Nation Network for this episode of NWA Power. Shout out to Primetime and Andre Lewis.
Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 185 pounds, Sal Ricardo.
Sal Ricardo coming out to the ring, and he has really just been trying to, ever since he had that golden opportunity moment, and he gave the world champion a run for his money, so close to pulling off a major upset. He's been a different guy ever since then, in my opinion.
Oh, no doubt about it. He's found a different part inside of himself. He realizes he was that close to being the world champion that he can beat anybody. His confidence level has gone up. His win-loss record hasn't improved all that much, but it's not for a lack of effort. We got to give him that.
Gonna have a tough one right now tonight. Going up against this man right here, Crimson. Now, wait a minute. Oh, hold on just a minute. Jax Dane, what the hell is that?
Well, Jax Dane, the tag team partner of Crimson, now in the corner. And Sal Ricardo wasting no time at all going to work on Crimson. Hammering it. Oh, wait, that was blocked, and now Crimson turning the tide, at least for the moment. Rolls through, small package in the corner. His feet are up on the ropes. And Crimson catches him coming in with a big arm drag. Ricardo, I'll tell you right now, standing right up to the big man.
And now he's laying right down for the big man. That's all there is to it. Size and strength advantage clearly going to be in favor of Crimson. And I might even go so far as to say the experience factor.
Well, the big fight experience factor for sure. I think these men have both been in the business for a long enough time to have this be about an equal match in experience, but there's a different kind of experience that somebody like Crimson has had than Sal Ricardo. Although Ricardo is now starting to catch up in that category as well, catches him with a nice arm drag off the ropes. As Jax Dane watches on from outside, here comes the Irish whip in reversal. Oh, and he just got caught. Caught the leg, and from behind, Crimson just took him out. Sal Ricardo is out.
Well, that was a 1-2 punch, no doubt about it. Oh, look at this. Free fall.
Oh, and he just drove him into the mat. Crimson taking advantage of the Jax Dane interference. This is bad. Look at this. Stalling suplex shades of the British Bulldog brought him down. His feet got caught up in the ropes.
Yeah, there is no way to brace himself at all for that impact.
And that's it. Seeing red, hooks the leg. He kicked out. Sal Ricardo kicked out.
Well, that might be his first mistake of the night. Maybe his second. I think his first mistake was getting in the ring with this guy.
And again, hooking the leg, and Ricardo continues to kick out. He's not done yet.
Well, I've seen guys that are done, and they looked a lot like this.
Sal Ricardo working his way back up. Oh, Crimson with a clothesline, and that might have done it. You see him holding his neck. Sal Ricardo may have had whiplash from that one.
Oh, and a spear. Man, he just turned him inside out with that one. That's got to be all.
Hooks the leg. And it is over. Crimson with a victory over Sal Ricardo, but I'll tell you what, it took two of them to get it done. Ricardo was doing really well for himself in this match until Jax Dane got involved.
Well, I'll tell you right now, he had the opportunity. He knew as soon as Jax Dane came to ringside, that was his opportunity to get the hell out of Dodge. To his credit, he decided to stay and fight. Not going to knock a guy for that. But I don't know that he ever had the chance at that point. I think it was just that horse got out of the barn by that point in time. There's just no turning that one back.
Here is your winner, Crimson.
Well, he got the win with some help. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with plenty more NWA Power. Don't forget the World Tag Team titles on the line here tonight. Just 24 hours removed from one of the most brutal tag team matches. And we've got some stuff to talk about that took place last night at Coastline Clash. All that and more right here on NWA Power on the Nation Network. Fans, welcome back for more NWA Power here on the Nation Network. It is time for the tag team title match as promised. Making their way to the ring, DOA.
Mike Power and Odinson, these two guys have gone and run through the roster so far. They have dominated every team that stepped in the ring with them. They are a couple of beasts, throwbacks in many ways.
Well, there's been some likening them to the Powers of Pain with the Warlord and the Barbarian. Brute force and brute strength. Also reminiscent of the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors. Not bad company to be mentioned in.
Not at all. Not at all.
And once again, we want to thank and welcome all of you watching us live on the Nation Network this afternoon. Shout out to William Weir in the house as we get ready for the tag team champions to make their way down the ring. But 24 hours ago, they were fighting for not just retaining the titles, they were fighting for their lives in a match that had all kinds of twists and turns.
What we saw last night, I was personally shocked at what happened last night in that match. Going up against the undefeated tag team of Adonis and Murdoch. And it looked early on like Adonis and Murdoch were going to cruise to the tag team title. And all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, Chris Adonis turns on his partner.
Well, still no actual answer from Chris Adonis as to why he did what he did. But yeah, he threw Murdoch to the wolves. And had it not been for that, I believe we'd have had new tag team champions.
Takes a special kind of guy to walk away from tag team gold.
I am sure we have not heard the last of that.
Mike Pedro, the superstar, on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 590 pounds, Mike Pedro and the superstar. Mike Pedro, the superstar, and their opponents. At a combined weight of 446 pounds, they are the Tag Team Champions, Scott Dawson Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival.
The Revolt putting those tag team titles on the line just 24 hours after what was an absolute brutal match.
You'd have to say that the DOA has a big advantage right now because they have the night off. I am sure they were watching Coastline Clash knowing this match was on the agenda, but look at this. Power going to start things off. Dawson tries and fails with the big man, but he ducks that one out now and returns the favor. And this time, no ducking on that one. Power using that absolute brute force and strength to his advantage. Now, oh, bad news right here. Scott Dawson is in a lot of trouble. There's the pump up. What an, oh my goodness. Elbow drop finding the mark, and Scott Dawson is in a world of trouble right here.
Stiff forearm, dropped him, knocked him out.
Dash Wilder just got taken out, and now Scott Dawson on his own, right into the turnbuckle, nobody home. Tremendous suplex right there, and Scott Dawson is in trouble.
He's in a lot of trouble. Dash Wilder just getting back up on the apron. Look at that back elbow. Made him eat it.
Another big suplex takes him over. Now the champions are in a world of trouble.
Power's outside the ring, and he's ready to come back in at any time. He's ready to go. He's fresh.
Irish whip, and this time it is reversed. Scott Dawson goes in, walks into a big boot. Odinson got caught with a jawbreaker. Butterfly powerbomb, shoulders are down. 1, 2. He almost got him, but he kicked out.
Scott Dawson pulling that one out of nowhere. Big mistake, though, in not going for the tag.
Series of right hands. Oh, and he drove him into the canvas. Dawson desperately trying to make the tag. Dash Wilder on the apron. He is the fresh man, but he hasn't been in the match yet officially. And again, Dash Wilder. Scott Dawson gonna have to fight his own. Right now, there's the Irish whip. Sends him all the way to the top, over the top to the floor.
Well, there's another opportunity. I just don't get it. Scott Dawson could have made the tag right there. Why wouldn't he do it?
This may be becoming personal at this point. Perhaps all the punishment he's taken, he feels like he's got to pay some back, but now's not the time. He needs to make the tag. Dawson is in a lot of trouble right now, and he's in the wrong part of town. Boot to the midsection now, has him down, and he pummels him in the corner. The tag is made, and now look at this.
Well, it's a do-si-do right here. They just keep on tagging out. And Dawson is the recipient of a whole lot of this.
The big man just goes crashing through Scott Dawson. Wilder just caught Mike Farrell, and shoulder block down he goes. Farrell's got him up and deposits him. Scott Dawson is in trouble, and this could be coming to an end real soon.
Well, they've done a tremendous job here. Not only is it a title match, but when you hear about Tag team wrestling, one of the biggest things is cutting the ring in half. They have done that. They have done that in spades.
Scott Dawson doesn't know what day of the week it is now. Overhead belly to belly. Oh, the elbow caught him as he was trying to make the tag. Ducks that one out. And if he's smart,
he would have tried getting out of the ring.
I was going to say make a tag, but either way. Mike Barrow, that power on display. Drives his man in there, and the champions are in a whole world of trouble. Slips out the back door now. Scott Dawson deposits him. Why in the world is he not trying to make the tag and get out of this match?
I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. I'm surprised right now. I have no idea what's going on here.
He's confused, doesn't even know. He's so disoriented, he doesn't know which way it is to get to his corner. Here comes another tag. Oh, are they going to do it again? Yeah, there it is, that clothesline. Goes for the cover. He thinks he might have him. Save is made by Dash Wilder, who was smart enough to avoid. Oh, not that time.
Well, again, they just keep on doing the right thing here and separating these tag team champions from one another.
And the elbow again. Oh, he makes the tag finally.
Caught with a drop kick, had no effect whatsoever.
Dash Wilder now on the receiving end. He needs to try and turn the momentum of this one around somehow. There it is, shoulder block into a sunset flip. Shoulders are down. This will be an upset right now. Pulls it off 1, 2. And he got him. Just like that, he got him.
I cannot believe they pulled this one off. They were dominated from bell to bell.
Well, as we take a look back, Scott Dawson had one moment, but I think at the end of the day, the fact that Dash Wilder was absolutely fresh from the beginning, he had not been in the ring at all, gave him a big advantage apparently. Look at this. The shoulders down off of a sunset flip. That was an upset. Maybe not on paper.
Here are your winners, and still the National Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival.
The Revolt showing why they are the World Tag Team Champions, because they just had their butts handed to them. And they are still the Tag Team Champions here in the NWA. Unbelievable. All right, fans, we are back, and we've got someone up here in the ring. Let's see what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may not know me, but my name is Baron Blade, and I represent the board of directors of the NWA. Billy Corgan asked me to step out here tonight and say a few words, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, because it's an exciting time to be here in the NWA. First off, this August, we are going to be bringing you not one, but 2 pay-per-views in 2 nights. One of them will feature exclusively the women of the NWA and anywhere else if they want to get involved. The other, to be named later, will feature the best of the NWA. But before we get there, it's a long, hot summer. And starting the 1st of July, the NWA proudly presents the Great American Smash Tour. We will be going throughout the United States, bringing you the best damn wrestling in the world.
Trust me.
That's not good, and if you're Baron Blade, you might want to rethink whether or not you stay in the ring. The leader of the Colony, Jake the Snake Roberts.
You know, imagine what's on this guy's mind. He didn't do enough damage last night, pulling Ryback out of his ass.
Board of Directors Commission, you haven't been paying very close attention, have you? 24 hours ago, there was an organization called Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, and they're gone. They're gone because the Colony took them out. And if you're not careful, that might happen here too.
I saw what you've done. I've been paying attention. And let me tell you something, Jake Roberts. Part of the reason there's now a board of directors, part of the reason there is a syndicate, and part of the reason I'm out here is to let you and the Colony know
Your days are numbered. Is that right? Is that right? You know whose days are numbered? I'll tell you right now. Austin Aries. Why don't you check on him and see how he's doing? Because last I heard from the doctors, doesn't look like he's going to be getting back in the ring.
You can be proud of that if you want. You can be proud that you've been putting wrestlers on the shelf. No, you haven't done a damn thing. You got everybody else doing your dirty work for you because that's how you work. You manipulate. Well, you're not going to manipulate the board of directors. The NWA has officially joined forces with several major promotions in the world of wrestling.
In case you haven't been keeping score, the Colony has already infiltrated the major wrestling organizations in North America. All you gotta do is pull my forces together and we will wipe you out. Join us or perish.
Yeah, I know that's been your edict from day one, hasn't it? Well, your edict doesn't hold water around here. We have talked to the leaders in our industry, and we are sick and tired of you, and we are sick and tired of the Colony, and we are going to bring it to an end.
Is that right? I'll tell you, a lot of people have been trying to do that. They haven't had much luck. Check on the list of names that we have eliminated from professional wrestling. the Chris Heroes of the world. The lineup has gone straight through the roof, and nobody's done anything about it. Maybe not. But that's then. This is now. And Jake Roberts, you and the Colony are on notice. We, the wrestling public, we, the wrestling industry, have had enough of you. You and the Colony are through. Big words. The question really is this. Can you back them up? I don't think so. If you're not careful, you're gonna find out what happens when you play with the snake. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me.
It's been an eventful. Oh, wait a minute. Fans, we were going to talk about what just happened, but never mind. Nick Aldis, the world champion, just attacked Stu Bennett from behind and drove him into the steel steps. Referee checking with Stu Bennett to see if he's good to go as he's in the ring with Kevin Kiley.
Well, the world champion has proven one thing. There is nothing he won't do.
Well, for being fair, 1 week ago it was Stu Bennett that came out and attacked Nick Aldis after he had an exhibition match here. A very spirited one of that. Waited until the end of the match and blindsided him. Perhaps that is some payback. There's no two ways about it. We heard a lot of information on that last segment from Baron Blade. The Great American Smash going to be touring the United States this summer starting the 1st of July. And you've got to believe Stu Bennett is going to have at least one opportunity at the World Championship.
Well, I for one, am very anxious to find out what the Great American Smash is all about, what it's going to look like, what are the plans for this event.
NWA bringing you the greatest wrestling talent in the world today, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Nation Network. Shoulder tackle, and down he goes, and now Bennett hammering down on Kevin Kiley. Both of these men have one thing in common, and that is that they have made a serious run at the World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, Kevin Kiley shocked the world when he showed up here about, I don't know, 7 months ago. Went straight to the top. Been trying to get himself back up that top 10 ranking, and a win over this man right here would definitely help catapult him up.
No doubt about it. And right now, Stu Bennett's in a lot of trouble as Kevin Kiley goes all the way to the top row. Oh, he comes off elbow right in the back. Stu Bennett has already been given a world title match. A date hasn't been set. But these matches he's been taking lately are to get him back in ring shape. He's been on the shelf, so to speak, for a good 5 years. Tried his hand at acting and several other things, and now has come back to his first love, professional wrestling. Kiley has him up across the shoulders. Oh, that could be it. That TKO. Shoulders down, he got up just in the nick of time.
I've got to be wondering myself, though, right now, even if Kevin Kiley wins, not to take anything away from him, but how much of it will be caused by the fact that the champion drove him head first in there.
Here's a 2 count. He almost got 3 with that small package. And to your point, you're entirely right, Kyle. If it weren't for Nick Aldis ramming Stu Bennett head first into the steel steps, would this match be the way it is right now? Oh, he caught him with the right hand, the same one he knocked out the champion with a week ago. And a 2 count.
Well, I can say this right now. Kevin Kiley has done what very few men have been able to do. Kicked out after that Stu Bennett blast. And another one. Bennett's got one of the hardest punches in the world, man. If he decided to step into professional boxing, I got a feeling he'd do pretty well there as well. When he throws that punch and connects, his lights out.
Stu Bennett now. Oh, big knee strike. And Kevin Kiley has been busted open. Bennett goes for the cover, hooks the leg, and he's using the ropes for additional leverage. Well, no one ever accused him of being a choir boy, that's for sure.
Now, Stu Bennett, he's been all over the place, and quite honestly, being a fan favorite is kind of new for him. He's generally not been well received by the fans.
Irish whip reversed, and now back he comes, and Kiley with a boot. Kevin Kiley, the former NWA television champion, and now what's good for the goose, good for the gander. Kiley was upset when he dropped that title in his first title defense against Slice Boogie, member of the Bodega, as he goes to work on the head and neck area of Stu Bennett. And these two guys really putting on a hell of a fight here tonight as part of NWA Power.
We still got our main event coming up. Tyrus representing the Colony.
Oh, he caught him, and that should be it. Hooks the leg, referee is in position. And just like that, Stu Bennett overcomes the early on attack at the hands of Nick Aldis.
Well, that was a lot to overcome, because when you get run, first off, it was from behind. He never saw it coming, didn't have any way of bracing for it. Got drilled from behind, then he gets rammed head first into the steel steps. And I can tell you one thing right now, there is no give in those steps. Try lifting those things up. They're like 80, 90 pounds a piece.
As we take a look back at some of the moments from this one, each of these men had their opportunities to pull off the win, but at the end of the day,
here is your winner, Stuart Barrett.
Stu Bennett victorious, and a tremendous win indeed. If you're Nick Aldis, you better be keeping a close eye on this man. Fans will be back with more action right after this. Stay with us. looks familiar. Taylor Rotundo just comes out and attacks Tyrus before the bell. Those two men had an amazing match last night as part of the Coastline Clash.
Well, this is going to be a big opportunity here for the Pope. He's our national champion right now. Title's not on the line. But what a great equalizer. I mean, the size and the strength of Tyrus, that is a lot for anybody to have to overcome. And now look at this, the Pope momentarily had control of the match.
Well, Tyrus is a wrecking machine, no two ways about it. Once again, we want to thank all of you for joining us here live on the Nation Network for NWA Power. This is our main event of the evening. Special shout out to Roy W. watching us live on the network as Tyrus continues to hammer away on the Pope. Nice arm drag right now on the Pope, trying to find a way to overcome this size strength advantage or disadvantage as far as he's concerned. And Tyrus continues to pummel the national champion. Taylor Rotundo early on attacking. But Tyrus has shaken that off as if nothing.
It's actually pretty impressive. We saw what happened in the last match. The exact same thing. Attacked on the way to the ring from behind. Only difference there is it took Stu Bennett quite a while to kind of get his feet back under him. Tyrus hasn't missed a beat.
Off the rope, spinning forearm, and he's dropped him down. Goes for the cover, referee on the spot, but only going to get a 1 count, maybe 2. And the Pope continues to work on Tyrus now, stretching out the arm. Referee asking if he wants to give it up, and Tyrus is not going to surrender.
He's representing the Colony, and Jake Roberts has made it clear the only people he wants are the ones that are going to stand up and represent. He's given these opportunities of retribution to people who he feels have been held down, who have been fighting through glass ceilings. The fact of the matter is he may not just be the snake, he may be the snake charmer all in one. Oh, there's that cross body block.
And it works again as Tyrus puts another victim down. Taking a look back at some of the replay action here. Pope got a 1 count off of that. And there it is. My goodness, he just comes down and flattens him.
Here is your winner, Tyson.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tyrus is here and for real. And the question on everyone's mind should be, can anyone stop the Colony?
Spell, your eyes, they beckon me. Your lips, they speak lies and misery.